相撲を取り続けていたという形になりまして、今日は9条。
All right, give me a second here as I get situated. This is Daisho, the Sekiwake, coming up to get a walkover win. Who pulled out of the tournament and gave him a walkover win? Oh, Koto Shoho. Well, not too surprising. He was 1-8. So, there you go. Day 10. Come on. Day 10. Now we're going to see a replay of the previous match, which is Kiribayama versus Wakamoto Haru, a Sekiwake clash. And then I'm just going to let it keep running for Hoshoryu Nishikifuji. So I just got home at 17:33, and there is a bald man in the corner doing commentary. I'm assuming he's a former wrestler. I don't recognize him. Nice win for Kiribayama. So Kiribayama is now 8-2. That was his Kachikoshi. Wakamoto Haru is now 7-3. Daisho with that free win goes up to 7-3. Koto Shoho pulling out of the tournament. Like I said, at Maegashira 5 with only one win for the entire tournament. So he's going to go way down the Banzuke. So we have 3 matches left here on day 10, and it is Tuesday. Right coming up next, we have Nishikifuji, the Maegashira 3, 2-7, taking on, there's the results of Kiribayama versus Wakamoto Haru. Nishikifuji taking on Hoshoryu, the Sekiwake, currently 6-3. Sorry, I gotta take a drink. Wow, he tumbled quite a bit there at the edge. Then we have Takakeisho Kimbozan. Final match of the day is Terunofuji versus Komusubi Kotonowaka. Pretty sold out for a Tuesday at the Kokugikan. I think as it gets closer and closer to Senshuraku, the final day on day 15, people are anticipating some fun matchups. So there you go, Hoshoryu 6-3. The Mongolian Sekiwake obviously wants to stay, on pace. Terunofuji, everybody's got at least one loss. Nobody's undefeated anymore. Looking back at earlier matches, though, Hokuseiho, the Maegashira 11, beat Meisei today, giving Meisei a second loss. Hokuseiho improves to 8-2. That was his Kachikoshi. And Meisei is now 8-2. But Asanoyama won earlier in the day. So Asanoyama at Maegashira 14 is 9-1. He beat Hirada Umi, the Maegashira 9, who was 2 losses, but now is at 7-3. So Asanoyama basically all alone on the leaderboard at the moment, waiting to see if Terunofuji can join him. But either way, the 2-loss guys like Kiribayama and Hokuseiho and Meisei are all just one off the pace. So it's still it's going to be quite a race to the Emperor's Cup, I think, here in the second week. Now tomorrow, I will not have coverage on day 11. I still haven't figured out quite. I'll try to announce it by the final match of the day, but there's a chance I won't have any coverage on Thursday either, day 12. I try not to have 2 days off, in a row like that. But school and life get in the way sometimes. All right. I'll wait and do the Juryo update during the Takakeisho Kimbozan match. So that coming up next. And I don't have any stats on who's ahead in the contest for the channel. All the links for that are down in the description box of the final match of the day every day. So that's the Terunofuji match every day. So it looks like of all the Sekiwake, Kiribayama is in the lead, right? So 2 of the Sekiwake have 3 losses. Kiribayama only has 2. And Hoshoryu, up on the Dohyo now, can maintain 3 losses with the other 2. But if he loses here for some reason to Nishikifuji, he would go down to 4 losses. And I would think be eliminated from the hunt for the cup at that point. Abi beat Shodai, so the Komusubi is at 4-6. Abi goes to 5-5. So the other Komusubi is coming up in the final match of the day, but neither of them are doing great. So we might have some empty slots in Sanyaku. Ura got a win over Hokuto Fuji. Tamawashi went to 4-6 by beating Takara Fuji. Dai Shoho 4-6 beating Takanosho. Tsurugisho having a good tournament. He's at 7-3 by beating Sadanoumi. And Oho's kind of bouncing back a little bit. He needs those wins. He's way down at Maegashira 16, and he's now 6-4 with a win. But Kageyaki, for example, he got a win today at Maegashira 17 over Miyogiru, but he's still only 4-6. So he's got a lot of wins to try to get to that 8, or else he'll get demoted down to the Juryo division. Just a lot of 3-7s and 4-6 records right now. So, other than the guys who were like really in the hunt. And of course, Takakeisho is at 3 losses. So he needs this win today, especially over a Maegashira ranked wrestler, because he's got to get to 8, right, to erase his Kadoban status, and he wants to get it today. I'll update you in the next match, too, who they're fighting tomorrow on day 11, when I won't have coverage, so you just know what matches are going to be happening. All right, this one should be getting ready to go. Enjoy.
そして白星を重ね続けなければいけないというのが横綱。照ノ富士は2022年5月場所以来6場所ぶりの8度目の優勝を目指します。ここまで1敗はまだ照ノ富士が、結びの一番残していますが、朝乃山1人、そして照ノ富士が今日勝てばそのまま1敗継続ということになります。明生は今日敗れました。錦富士、豊昇龍の一番。錦富士への応援コメント、日記頑張れ。これ錦富士の方が多いですね。
日記って言われてるんですか？
日記と、はい。
いましたね。昔ジャニーズ。
ジャニーズのかけてるのかもしれないですね。
なるほど。
はい。錦織さんにちょっとかけてという形かもしれません。さあ立ち合い。低く当たっていった。前に出て錦富士。ここは流れる形になった。最後は豊昇龍、うまく体をくるっとひねりました。豊昇龍の勝ち。錦富士押し切れませんでした。
豊昇龍はちょっと立ち合いね、
はい、
ちょっと変わった立ち合いしましたね。この右上手を狙いに行ったんですかね。これでちょっとこう墓穴を掘ったような形になったんですが。
All right, not the best sumo from the Sekiwake, running around the edge of the ring there with his opponent, but a win is a win. He managed to stay in as, Nishikifuji, my brain just totally blanked there for a second on his name. Nishikifuji tumbled out. So Nishikifuji, that's a Makekoshi, a losing record. He now has 8 losses. He can't get more wins than losses in a 15-day tournament. So, he'll be going down the Bansuke. He'll want to try to get as many wins as he can to mitigate how far down he goes. And for Hoshoryu, he joins a majority of the other Sekiwake, who are all now 7-3, except for Kiribayama, who's 8-2. All right, 2 more matches to come. Come on back.